All right, we're gonna talk a little bit. We're gonna talk a little bit. We're gonna talk in the morning. Beautiful thing about Monday is that it's no different than fucking Sunday. The beautiful thing about Sunday is no different than Saturday, Friday, Wednesday, Thursday, Monday. It's all the same shit. And that's the type of life that you live when you're living free. Time is an illusion for those who have jobs. See, when you realize there is no such thing as time, like it exists, but all you have is now. So what are you ever doing now is what your life is going to look like. So like this mace, I'm swinging, you're watching, but as I'm swinging, I'm killing two birds with one stone. I'm not only getting a workout, I'm also getting YouTube videos. So not only will I get more views and get better at talking, I will also make more money and have a better future because YouTube and other things are like passive online, what's the word? Passive online income. See, one of the things you have to learn about being an entrepreneur, and this is one of the things I'm starting to gather, is that you don't measure life by the days. You gotta look out longer. See, you go crazy as an entrepreneur if you worry about like the day to day. If you keep worrying about today, I mean, you're gonna lose your fucking mind because you never got enough money. You're always gonna feel like you're behind. There's always shit you gotta take care of, always shit you gotta do. But when you look at the future and you measure your abilities by like, okay, if I have a YouTube channel, if I'm worried about making $1 today on YouTube, or making $100 to pay my bills on YouTube today, I'm not gonna make it. But if I think about what's my YouTube channel gonna be like 10 years from now, that's a little bit easier timetable. So my goal is I want to be able to pay bills, pay all my housing and all that shit on the YouTube. So if I can do that in 10 years, which is a pretty good timeline, let's just say I make a video a day, 365 videos, and you times that by 10, that's 3,650 videos. By 3,665 videos in 10 years, if I'm already at 2,000 followers, I can just imagine if every year I gain 1,000 followers, that's 10,000 followers. That means 10 times the income. So if I'm making $100 a month, I can expect to make $1,000 a month on YouTube every, at the minimum in 10 years. Now, this thing called exponential growth, which is like the more you grow, the more people see it, and the algorithm feeds you more and more. So it's not going to be like that. It's going to be probably a lot more. I'll probably get there a lot quicker. But I'm saying when you have that type of mindset and you think about it, you know success is inevitably going to be there because just do the numbers. That's why I always say, if you want to be the best who's ever done it, be the guy who's done it more than any other person. You do it, like if I want to be the best at swinging the club, swing the club more than anybody else has ever swung it. If I want to be the best at write more than anybody else has ever wrote. You want to be best at fighting? Maybe not fight as many people as ever fight. You want to get big at piano, so forth and so forth. You'll eventually get better at things. Stick with me, people. Stick with me, people. So what you begin to recognize in my coffee, God damn it. Spill some coffee over here. Life is repetition. You keep rapping shit, you will win. If you keep rapping, you will win. Inevitably. Now it's not going to be as quickly as you expect, but it might come faster. But when it comes, it's going to be like, it's just going to be a breakthrough. And that's how success is. You got to always remind yourself, I'm a couple steps from a breakthrough. A couple steps from a breakthrough. Whew. A breakthrough is like you have resistance, and then breakthrough. Like today, I went running today. So I'm trying to get back in shape. Cause I got a fight coming up May 4th or May 3rd, whatever this week, for the Pincation Dallas Open Championship. So it's basically MMA without headshots. And so I was up to about 202 pounds. I put some weight on recently. And I was like, damn, man, I got heavy. So you know what I gotta go back to do? Diet and run. Diet and run. And so I started running like 2 weeks ago. And I used to be able to run a half hour without stopping and kind of breeze through it. And I do a little loop, I have a little loop I run. And so I noticed I would get fucking shot up between, like after 15 minutes, I was done. I was like, damn, this is bad. But you know what I kept doing? I'll just walk. Even though I couldn't run anymore, I'll just walk the rest of the way. Kept moving, just to cover the distance. And when I realized, I ran this morning today, I take off running, I'm moving, I'm like, damn, I'm feeling light. I'm feeling light. What's going on here? I'm feeling light. I look down at the clock, finished the thing, 30 minutes passed by. I did the whole trail, no stopping. And that's in 2 weeks. I was like, yeah, I went and checked myself in the car. I felt light. I was looking at myself in the mirror. I was like, fuck, man, did I lose some weight? What's going on? I look at the mirror. Like, okay, my abs are showing. That's a good sign. I checked the scale, 192. So me just putting in the work, not even look at the outcome, just moving. I dropped about 10 pounds in 2 weeks. Got my cardio backed up to a nice rate. And I feel like me again. Like I'm feeling the movement, I'm feeling the groove. And that's how you have to realize you are as a business owner. There's days where you're working, you're going, you're working, you're going, you're working, you're going, you're working, you're going, you're working, you're going. And you feel like you're slogging, but you're doing everything you're supposed to. Now it might be a lot of resistance and things that you're going through and you're trying to build, get through it. But one day, you get through, and you feel this breakthrough, and you're just like, oh, I'm white now. What the fuck? And you're just moving, and it's like catching money. And that's how it starts, and that's when you're like, the game gets fun for you. Until you get your next fucking resistance. But you gotta keep going through that fucking shit. Keep moving. Keep the feet churning. Keep your legs and everything moving. Let's see, I'm dead. Why? Do something for 15 minutes every day, and after 100 days, you have done that particular thing better than, yeah. Who's saying I'm dead? Do something for 15 minutes every day, and after 100 days, you have done something particularly better. Yeah, you ain't lying, brother. That's what I'm saying. That's the secret to like the growth and change in life. Is you just gotta keep doing it. It's fucking so stupid. Like my nigga, what's his name? David Goggins says, he's like, nigga, this ain't no Sunday school special shit. You're a bitch. You don't want to do it. He ain't lying. You're a bitch. You don't want to do it. You don't want to be successful. And I'm not even trying this to be like an asshole. A lot of people just don't want to do it. And that's okay. And that's why you get what you get. It's not a problem, man. It's just everybody has different choices and different things they wish to become in this life. Me, on the other hand, I like the freedom. I like the freedom to tell people to fuck off. I like the problem to sleep in. I like the idea that I can just get up and leave and go as I please. And because I like these things, there's certain stresses I gotta deal with in order to have them. I don't want to be on the budget for the rest of my life. And I also want to be able to do what I want to do for the rest of my life and go as I please. So unless I get a job that's going to pay me just to be me and let me do what I want to do, that's not going to happen. So guess what? I got to figure out how to make money for myself. And how I make money for myself is I fly around the city with a power drill, bang, 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 putting things in holes, mounting stuff, and going about life and making YouTube videos and talking shit. And where's it going to go? I don't know. We're year one. I'm year one really in my content creation, like actually giving a fucking try, being monetized. And like, you just keep doing it. And eventually you get better. Like eventually these rants and these talks are gonna be nationwide. And I'll be like one of the charismatic figures of the 21st century. Everybody's like, oh my God, Mace, he's a legend. And I'm like, no, I'm not a legend. I just never stopped doing it. Most of you motherfuckers don't want it. Most of you motherfuckers don't want it. And that's why you're in the situation you're in. But anyway, I appreciate you guys for listening. I'm gonna go film some videos today. Reach out to some people, see if I can make some money, and keep on moving with life.